Hey everybody, so I am on my way to the fairgrounds to scope out my booth assignments. And I am so excited because I love this festival. Not only has it been my actual highest sales of any conference or festival that I've ever done, but I've made so many good friends that I have literally kept in touch with since 2 years, because it got canceled last year because of the virus. But anyway, I'm pumped, guys. In addition to being a vendor, I'm really excited. I want to attend one of the talks about working with a greenhouse, because we just finished building our greenhouse, and I'm really planning to start a lot of herbs next year to sell at the farmers market. And then I also really want to attend a talk about keeping my bees alive through the winter. As you guys know, I really want to use my beeswax and more of my products. This conference is so aligned with so many of my interests and things that we're doing out on our little farm. So I'm just so pumped. Can't wait to show you guys and take you along. Kicked off, so it should get pretty busy here soon.
Per plant. So you put them in rows. I have 400 rows, and I put them in 16.
Okay, yeah, this is my favorite. I love it.
So Princess Elizabeth, I think.
Thank you, flower guy.
Yep, thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back to day 2 of the Homesteaders of America Conference, and I've got Daniel here helping me today. He's being goofy back there, but I'm really excited. Yesterday was awesome. It was like a reunion of so many friends who haven't seen each other for probably about 2 years since it got canceled last time due to, world events. But there were just so many people to hug and catch up with, and I love this community. Such amazing people who are all dedicated to doing the same thing. And I'm really excited because I did a very different display today. I'm always switching it up, trying to see what's gonna work best. So I've got the crates differently. I've stacked the soaps gorgeous. I've moved the teas on top of the candle display. So I think it kind of displays stuff a little bit more separate so people can more easily determine, like, okay, these are the spice ones, these are the teas. Because I found when I put the teas and the spices together, sometimes people are confused. One day I'll have like little signs that hang and make it even more easy for people to understand. But we're here, we're back, it's gonna be great. I'm so glad to have Daniel helping me today so I can go to more of the educational seminars. Anyway, I'll check back in with you guys later in the day. This is my newest tea, everybody, my Third Eye Herbal Chai. It is loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, and it is so delicious for going into the holiday season. We've got beautiful honey bush, which is the backbone of this, huge chunks of cinnamon, clove, fennel, star anise, black peppercorns, some cardamom and ginger in there. So everything you'd expect in the flavors of a chai, but it is herbal style. So I'll have this on the website soon. The day after the Homesteaders of America Festival, and I am whooped, but I'm so happy and I'm tired in a really good way. I actually am even losing my voice as I just talked to so many people for like 10 hours a day the past 2 days, and it was an awesome time. One of the things I really wanted to do to wrap up this video is to highlight some of the items that I got from the fellow vendors at the festival, because they're so unique, they're hand-grown, handmade, and to me, the farm market part of the conference, it's not just about commerce, it's a huge part of our culture, and each one of these items is really unique. So I'm gonna go through them, and I'm gonna tell you that I will also put the links below for the farmers and the makers who make each of these items. So in no particular order, first I picked up a copy of the Food Club and Co-op Handbook. This is by John Moody, who also produces the Rogue Food Festival. I was very interested in getting this because some of you guys know that I'm hosting my first Farmers and Makers Market this December, and I've been interested in food buying clubs and just ways that we can connect the community and consumers directly to the source. So really excited to read this. Next up, I got these cute little hand crocheted pumpkins, and these are from Fancy Felt. And this isn't even actually her main craft. Her main craft was a huge crowd pleaser. She does like felted portraits and artwork, frame artwork. And her designs are so intricate that people thought that they were paintings until they got up close. And so Caitlin, who owns Fancy Felt, was my neighbor, and it was just so fun to be her neighbor and see all the people come up and compliment her work all day, both days. So I'm gonna put her link below and just absolutely check her out. It's really cool, one-of-a-kind stuff. Next up, I'm gonna have to take this out of the bag actually. This is just a beautiful loaf of crusty sourdough bread. And these folks were not vendors, but I just got to talking to them. They're with Seven Sisters Sourdough out of Madison County. Look at that beautiful artisan bread. So like I said, they weren't vendors, but we just got to talking about some of the local markets, and she gave me this loaf of bread. So thank you guys, Seven Sisters Sourdough. So next up, something truly incredibly special. Look at this yarn. This is from Janet Garman with Timber Creek Farm. What's special about this yarn is that she raises the sheep, shears the sheep, then she dyes this yarn from plant materials that she also grew in her garden. So this beautiful yellow color actually comes from goldenrod. And I mean, that is as hand-grown, homespun, handmade as it gets, guys. Raising the sheep and the botanicals that go to dyeing the wool. So my plan is to make a scarf with this, and I can't wait to follow up and show her what I made. And another neat thing that Janet was doing at her booth, this is some dyed yarn. She was allowing folks to dye their own yarn, and this beautiful pink color comes from hibiscus petals. So Janet had a whole station set up where you could pick your yarn, you can label your little skein of yarn with your name, and you could have either dyed it with hibiscus or black walnut, and then later in the day you could come back and pick up your dyed yarn. So I will definitely interweave this into a crochet project because I'm crocheting all the time. So, I mean, this is truly unique, guys. So special. And then coming up is J&W Farm, and they're actually folks that I know here locally. And this is their apple cider mustard. And I've had this before, and it is really good. And I actually met them a couple years ago when we were both vendors at the Belle Grove Wine Fest. And they also make bird seed wreaths and a few other products that are really popular. And so I got to talk to them at Homesteaders of America, and we just got into talking all sorts of things like food regulations and packaging and all sorts of stuff. So that's another thing that's like magical about this conference is there's so much learning. There's so many people who can relate to you, you know, on a really interesting and special level. And then last but not least, this is one thing that I'm almost most excited about. And this is an herbal tincture. It's called Dream Weaver. And it's from my friend Teresa at Peace and Harmony Farm. And they are down in Meadows of Dan, Virginia, Southwest Virginia. And this tincture has passion flower, skullcap, and valerian. So it's good for promoting great sleep. And I think we all need that, especially after a long weekend. So again, I'm gonna put the links to all these farms and businesses in the description of the video. And I can't end the video without really having a special thanks to Mary Catherine and also Teresa, who organized all the vendors. And they just worked so hard, really everybody, every person with Homesteaders of America and all the volunteers. It's truly a really special thing to be a part of, and I'm already looking forward to next year. And I've come away so excited and inspired by how I want to move my business, what I want to plant next year, how I can use more of my own beeswax for my own hives, how I can include, you know, more of my own herbs in the products. So it's just, I'm tired, but I'm fired up on the inside. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you were at the festival, let me know in the comments. If not, plan to join us next year. And as always, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.